We finish with the mesh to put it around the curve, and the next step is to put the quick slope, actually to install the quick slope on the shower floor. And for that, what I'm going to use a reference. I'm going to use the stick from Goof Proof. Okay, and you wonder why I'm actually going to use it. You don't really need to use it, but it's quite not expensive and it gives you a very good reference for the slope. So I think to invest actually $20 to $30 for this kind of big shower, it's really worth it. And somebody who wants to do it by himself can do it by himself. So I just want to tell you I want to talk to you about this system. The system has a ring. This is the ring. And the ring have to be put on. You can see the ring width is almost a half an inch. This is very important because it should be almost 1.5 inch thickness where the drain shower is, and then you have to actually go up. So you take this ring and you put it here on the bolt, okay, and then you connect this stick to it. You can see this is the ring and this is the stick, and you go and you put it inside the oval here. You can see it here, it's going inside. You have to be flush with the ring, and then you have to put it here. Okay, I will show you here. Okay, as you can see, I have here a leftover that I would like to do. So what I'm going to do here, I have another piece that I purchased, and I just want to show you how do I do it. So this is the two stick. If you can see, one of them it starts from the drain and the other one is continue. So you have to put it here. You can see I put it here in the oval here and I press it, okay, until it's flush with the top of this stick. Okay, and now what I'm doing is putting the ring, use the ring, putting it here, and I'm going exactly opposite. I'm going to put it here, from here to here, and I'm going to mark it to see where should I cut it. As you can see, if you come close to it, you can see that it's actually coming here to this area almost. So here I actually have to cut. If I'm cutting it here, say I mark it here, it's going to be sufficient. So I cut it, and as you can see here, just make sure it's not sharp. I actually filed a little bit after I cut it with the machine. Okay, and it's actually good. And now I'm going to put it here. Okay, so I'm going to put it here, you can see. Okay, and I'm really going to see if it's working. I put it here on the bolt. So you must see exactly on the spot. Okay, so I will continue with that to cut all the other one, but what I want to talk about is that if you look at here, this is the most, let's say the highest point on this area it should be, because from here to here you have to have a straight line, and from here to here to have a straight line, from here to here have a straight line, but all of them have to have this height, the highest height point, because if I'm going to cut the other stick from here to here, it's really going to be a little bit lower at this point geometrically, because from the drain, from the center of the drain to this corner, and from the center of the drain to this corner, the distance are not equal. So as a result, the stick, or is the end of the stick, is going to be in different levels. So what you have to do, you have to take the highest point and make a straight line from here to here around the premises of the shower, which I'm going to do now, and then you have to actually elevate the other stick with the mud. You're going to elevate the other stick in order to have the same elevation. This is very important because if you don't going to do it, you're going to have a problem with the tiles that they're not going to have the same height, and that's going to look very weird though. So let me show you what I'm doing. So what I'm doing now, I'm actually taking a level here. I'm putting this stick exactly in the corner because this is the highest point. And I'm actually using a level here. And let's make sure that the level is level. Exactly level. Here is exactly level. And I'm actually making lines. I'm drawing the line here. So you can see the line now. Here is the line. Okay? This is the line. And what I know here, that the quick slope, which is the mud, the highest of it is going to be here. Okay, so I'm going to continue the same approach here. If I'm going here, and I'm going the same approach, I will continue like this. And I'm going to draw a line around all the perimeter. So here I put the level again, with the line already drawing here, and I make sure this is level, and I'm going to continue like this until here. So here's the line, it's here also. So now I know exactly where is the line. I will continue now to draw a line from here to the other corner. This is another line that we actually draw now from this corner to this corner. So if you can come close here, you can see the line is drawn from this corner to this corner. There's actually a level line, and from this corner to the other corner, which is here. And from here to the other corner here. So this is level line with the same height, almost. And we're going to put the quick mud. We make sure that the quick slope is level to all the perimeter by following this line. So here I'm putting I already put the third part, so I'm going to put the other stick here. Okay, and I'm marking it here. Cut it with the machine that I have here. After I cut the stick to the right size, okay, sometimes there are grid or whatever that are actually really sharp, and I'm afraid that they will penetrate the liner. So what you have to do, you really have to go and just file it a little bit, and you can see the sharpness of it is gone. There's no sharpness. It's just a precaution. Okay, so now it's look good. I'm going to put it. So now when I put it, this piece should be the top because it has to be flush with the ring. And remember, the ring sitting on the bolt of the drain. This is very important. So I just have to put it in and press it. Okay, and you can see it sitting properly here. It's very simple. So because of this shower, as you can see, it's not symmetric. The distance between here to here, it's 2 feet, and from here to here, it's actually 3 feet. And it's in purpose done like that because I want to actually make a bench here. So you understand for geometry that the height here is higher than the height here. So we're going to correct it by actually putting more mud here. So we're going to follow the line. This is important. So now I'm going to add another piece here and piece here. The other piece that I'm going to add here will actually hold the mesh. And another two pieces here, so that you can work perfectly with this shaper. But really, you don't really need it to work. If you know how to do it, I could do it without stick. It's not difficult. It just gives you reference. And these pieces actually cost around between 25 to 30. You can add it in Amazon for $25, sometimes $20. The last stick that I cut on the right length. And you know, before you're putting, just make sure there is no any sharp piece of plastic, or piece, you know, like this is come from the machine, and sometimes if you can look here, it's come with some kind of I don't know, some kind of piece of plastic that was really, I had to file it a little bit. So now everything is smooth. I'm going to put it here. You have to press it and make sure that all the pieces are in and they are flush with the ring, and the ring sitting on the bolt. This is important. So now we are ready to put the quick slop. But before we're going to put the drain, the other piece of the drain, before we're going to put it. Before I'm putting the mud, I have to protect the wheel hole and the drain from the wheel from clogging by the mud. So there is some kind of a piece of plastic that I purchased. You can actually use limestone or something. That piece of thing costs like $2 or $7, I'm not sure. It's not a big deal. But I have to take the paper and put it. And the paper is the most difficult thing to take probably. So we remove the paper. It's important to remove the paper because if you don't remove it, you'll get wet and then you'll clog or do something in the quick slop. You don't really want it. And this is the hub side. Okay, this is the hub side here. And this will protect the wheel hole from the mud we're going to push. I put it here, and it's going exactly here in the center. Okay, so now I have this shower rim, which is Suchif that I'm using. I can use the circle or I can use the rectangle. So let's see how with the circle it works. I'll take the circle here and just, you have to make sure that you're going nicely inside, not difficult, because if it doesn't go straight inside, it's not going to be level, the drain. Now it's going perfectly. You can see it's going excellent. I'm going to close until the end just to see if it's level. Okay, going until the end. I don't really need it until the end, but I just want to try to see what's happened. Okay, so it's very nice going back and forward, up and down, with no problem. You can see this is gravel. I'm not going to use it here, but if you don't want to use this plastic to protect the wheel hole from clogging with the bad mud, you can use gravel actually to do it. It's cheaper because this kind of this piece costs like, I think it cost me $6 on Amazon, but it's okay with me. This is the tile, the mesh tile that I want to put here, and what I want to show you, it has to be flush with the drain. Okay, so now you can see it doesn't flush with the drain, so I have to take the drain a little bit down, that it will really flush with the drain, and we try it from all directions See, now it's flash with the drain. If it's flash with the drain, with the thin set, it will probably go a little bit up. And that's okay because you really want it to be a little bit, maybe 1/16 up from this shower drain. Okay, so I have to put it exactly. I will cut one of these piece of stone or piece of tile here and just go around to see if everything is good. So this is a piece of stone that the tile I'm going to install, and I have to go, remember I have to press all of them here, that all of them are going to be inside for sure. And sometimes they're not really inside, so if you press them nicely, they will be inside. And they have to be the same height from whole direction here. You can see if you come close to it, so you can see that it's the same height from all direction. It's exactly flash. I put it a little bit even down. Okay, so because I really wanted to flash with that. So the other thing, you have to make sure that it's level. Suit chief, you know, and it's a rectangle, and somebody told me here that it would be better to put rectangle because it's nicer. It's more expensive really, but let me try to put it there and to see how it's look like. In this suit chief, you can use different shower shape, and you can see it's going very easy, smoothly. And now what we can do, we can actually put this to see it's still higher than the tile a little bit, so we need to give another probably circle. And now it's exactly, almost really, because it's still higher a little bit. And we don't really want it to be high, we want it to be a little bit lower. Here it's exactly, which is good. Here it's exactly, which is good. Here is exactly. And here it's exactly. So I think I'm going to use this one because it's nicer. It's more expensive, but it's really nicer than the other circle, because the other circle is a really common one. It's also easy to cut the tile, but believe me, I know how to cut the tile circle. It's no big deal for me, but it's easier for somebody who doesn't know how to cut the tile circle in a circle way. It's going to be by far easier. I will use now, I'm going to use this blue tape to protect the shower drain from the mud. So I put the tape to protect the shower drain, okay, and the shower drain is actually, we need to make it exactly parallel to the size and the length. Okay, so it's actually here. And just quick test before I'm closing it. I can see that is the same height, and the same height. So when we're going to pour here the mud should go until this point. Until the stick, the top of this stick. It cannot be above the top of the sticks. Otherwise, we will have to play with that, and it's going to be very difficult with a circle one, with a rectangle. So just make sure that we take the mud until it reaches to the top of the sticks here around. And I think that's not going to be difficult.